Hi and hello, Seven Sons Aptitude Prep, and I, Vinod Prabhu, welcome you once again to our channel. Today we are going to look at idioms and phrases, and this group of idioms and phrases will have the word cold as common. Okay, so we are grouping idioms based on a theme, and this video's theme is cold. Let us look at the first idiom. What do you think this woman here is doing to him? She is ignoring him. Ignoring him. So this photo is good because it is showing what she's doing and also giving you a clue on what this idiom is. So she is showing the shoulder, and if you know fashion, this is known as a cold shoulder top. Okay. So the idiom is actually give someone the cold shoulder. Let me give you the background of this idiom. Before, when you had a lot of guests in your home, you would not ask them to leave. So what would happen is in mutton, right, goat or a sheep, okay, the shoulder part of the meat, okay, the shoulder part of the meat was considered to be low quality, low quality meat. So that is point one, shoulder part of the meat. And secondly, generally when guests come, you give them hot food. If you give them cold food, on top of that, it is the shoulder of the sheep or the goat. So you're saying you're giving them the cold shoulder. So you're insulting them in two ways. One, you're giving them cold food. Second, you're giving them low quality meat. So what are you telling the guests? You're telling the guests that you're hinting to the guests that they are no longer welcome, or that they should think of going back to their home. Let us use it in a sentence. The new student tried to join the group for games, but was given the cold shoulder. This is what it says is he tried to join, but it means he was unsuccessful. So this part meaning he wanted to join, he was not allowed to, or he was not included. So given the cold shoulder, he was ignored, he was rejected. Meaning is to intentionally ignore someone. So here the usage is of ignoring this person, and he was also probably treated in an unfriendly way. So this is similar to what happened when you were given the cold food, which is the shoulder of the mutton. Okay, giving someone the cold shoulder is you are ignoring someone or you are treating them in an unfriendly way. So remember the background story, and you will always remember the idiom to give someone the cold shoulder. The other thing that I notice is when you have the word cold in the idiom, it is generally a negative idiom. We will see negative meaning. The the meaning is not something that we would want to experience. We would not want to experience those idioms. We'll see whether that is true, at least in the case of these idioms. So first one being giving someone the cold shoulder. Let us look at this. The woman here. Someone looks scared. Maybe there is a murderer or a ghost standing right behind. So imagine yourself in this situation. You would also be cold. You would also be scared. You would also shiver, right? Now, what has happened? Because we are shivering when we are scared, right? When we see a horror movie, we are shivering. It looks as if we are cold when we shiver. Hence, we use the idiom blood runs cold. We shiver, our teeth chatter, meaning cut, 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 that sound that happens with our teeth. So that is because we are scared. And this reaction is the same reaction we give when we are feeling cold. Let us use it in a sentence. When the police visited the crime scene, their blood ran cold. Policemen see a lot of crime scenes, right? But in this crime scene, their blood ran cold, meaning they had either anger or fear, anger or fear or absolute disgust. So all of those feelings that the policeman got. Do you feel cold? So similarly, when we see a horror movie, we feel cold, right? We have the similar feeling as to someone is behind us. We are constantly scared. We are constantly fearful. So the usage of blood runs cold is in this sentence. When the police visited the crime scene, their blood ran cold. The meaning is suddenly experience a strong feeling of fear or panic or horror. Okay. Again, a negative idiom. Blood runs cold, meaning experience something that is either makes you fearful or panicky or scared. Look at this. This is a joke. So these are snowmen. This is what you call snowmen. So in the countries that have a lot of snow, kids make the snow into these characters known as snowmen. So here there are some auditions going on, and this snowman says that I'm getting cold feet. So the joke is that snowmen are generally cold. So what would their feet be? They would also be cold. But he is trying to tell that there are auditions. He's scared to go into the auditions. That is the joke. And being scared to go into the auditions or nervous to go into the auditions is called as getting cold feet. In a sentence, the person developed cold feet just before his bungee jump. If you know bungee jump, it is about a person standing at great height, tying a rope to his waist or his legs, and then jumping here. Okay, and so there's a lot of adrenaline rush, and the person is tense and nervous. But getting cold feet would mean then thinking of abandoning it, thinking of not doing it. So you get even getting those feelings. Imagine a tough lab exam, right? How do you feel about it? Do you feel very confident? We feel that our feet are cold, our hands are cold. We get very tense until we pick the chit with the experiment, and then we feel comfortable. We hope that we feel comfortable. Okay, so getting cold feet is to be nervous or afraid of something that you had planned to do. We plan to do it well, but then we are nervous until it happens. So we say it's the starting trouble. Okay, what we call in colloquial usage is the starting trouble. Once it starts, then you're okay. It is the same thing with giving a speech. Once you start giving the speech, then it goes on in that same flow. So we looked at 3 idioms in call. Let's look at the fourth one. Think of this. Think of this woman, right? What is the idiom that might be indicated here? The idiom is throw cold water on. Hmm? Imagine this woman. Hmm? Do you think that this woman would be very enthusiastic about what uh, uh, might happen after the water is thrown? This woman, be enthusiastic, she would think about, oh God, makeup is spoiled. Oh God, I have to change my clothes. Oh God, I have to now be late for an important meeting. So generally her mood is not going to be very good. Okay, so throwing cold water on something, you remember this woman's image. Hmm? But you're not going to literally throw cold water on someone. It is just the idiom, as you know, it's just the usage. The boss threw cold water on all our ideas in the meeting. So the boss threw cold water means that the boss ignored or rejected or laughed at the ideas in the meeting. So that is the usage. So boss threw cold water on all our ideas in the meeting. Remember the woman, remember this sentence about the boss throwing cold water, and you look at the meaning. To do or say something that spoils someone's plans or enthusiasm. So you are rejecting someone's plans. You are ignoring their enthusiasm or laughing at their enthusiasm. So you say something or react or respond that spoils their Josh, so to speak. Low, hot, and cold. Let us say we have in a particular day, it's hot for the first hour, then it's cold for the next hour, and then again it's hot, and then again it's cold. If someone asks you, is the day hot or cold? Can you answer? No. Okay, so think of this. Okay, think of this. This is the story I used to remember this idiom. I would not be able to answer whether the day is hot or cold. The usage is the family was blowing hot and cold about their vacation to Disneyland. So if hot is positive, cold is negative. Meaning this particular family is thinking of going to Disneyland one day, then not going to Disneyland the next day. Thinking of again going to Disneyland and then not going to Disneyland. So they're not very certain. So you are alternating between two moods. You're alternating between two courses of action. Should we go? Two courses of action, you're going, not going. Happy, sad. Positive attitude, negative attitude. So this is what blowing hot and cold means. So friends, we have looked at some idioms on cold, right? In this particular video, we looked at cold shoulder, which is to ignore someone or treat someone in an unfriendly way. We looked at blood runs cold, where you are suddenly scared or panicky, or you are angry, there is horror. It is about cold feet, where you suddenly are unsure about whether you should go ahead with the action. You have two minds about whether you should do something. Then we looked at throwing cold water, which is to sorry, cold water, which is to spoil someone's enthusiasm or their interest in doing something, and then blowing hot and cold, where you are alternating between two courses of action or two moods or two attitudes. So we looked at these five, and if you see all these five, when you have the word cold in the idiom, it's generally a negative emotion that is being expressed. So if you get an idiom with the word cold, look at the option which generally conveys something negative. And if you do not know what that idiom means, your best bet would be to select a option that conveys something negative. So if you like this particular way of learning idioms and phrases with a story, with the picture, with the usage, and then the meaning, and the theme of the idiom being a particular color or a word, like us on YouTube, like our channel, subscribe to it, click on the bell icon, share us with your friends, share this video, share the channel with your friends, people who haven't heard of us, help us grow. And if you have doubts, if you have questions, please leave that in the comment section so that we can include that in a subsequent video. We can clarify that in the comment section as a response. And if you need more help, please visit our website, sevensenstyling.com, sign up, login, and then use our resources that are available there. Thank you once again for spending your time with us. Thank you for being such awesome audiences who watch a lot of our videos, and I hope to see you soon. Have a good day. Bye bye.